Hello everyone, this is Wolf. We're back for some more Minecraft survival. And right now I'm in the process of trying to find where I left my chest boat. I appear to have gotten a little lost in this savanna here. And yeah. Oops. I know it's along the coastline here. And over there's the jungle. So I'm pretty sure it's along here somewhere. Yeah. It's here. It's somewhere. I already ran a fair distance that way, didn't find it, which I think it's over here by the jungle fringe, which I may have been to before. I'm getting to the point where I may just need to go make another boat and ride it around. My inventory is unfortunately kind of full, but there's a few things I can get rid of to clean it up a bit. Well, this is an oopsie. I was out exploring the ocean again. I'm not far from where I was exploring the other day. Literally yesterday, actually. And I got a few useful things, but I appear to have completely misplaced where I put my boat. And yeah, if it's not here, which I'm kind of worried it won't be. This looks familiar, and I do not believe... Yeah. Okay. Time to break a couple of Minecraft rules. Oh well. Let's get rid of you guys, and let's make another boat so I can go around and look for it. It was bound to happen that I'd lose a chest boat. Okay. Yeah, I know my inventory's a mess. I've been running around for a little while. Let's do that. Let's throw that away. Do that. Okay, I know I'm leaving a mess behind, but that's okay. Not really something that I can avoid right now. Grab this and head over here. So I was so sure it was over in this direction. I know it's along the coastline here. Oh, I'm probably going to find it and be like, oh, haha, I should have just run another 100 blocks or so. After I basically explored about a third of that savanna. I did find one really useful thing, though. I found a Stony Peaks. It's embedded way, way in the back of it, but yeah, I did find a Stony Peak. So I now have a place where I can get large amounts of coal and iron, and I'm hoping calcite. I've been thinking about a block palette, and calcite factors into it pretty heavily. Mostly because I want to have, like, the interior of the castle be marble. Yeah. Putting a little bit of extra burden on myself, but that's okay. I think once I find places where I can easily set up certain things... Okay, I ran all around this. I know the chest boat's not in this area. So it must be around this direction. I can easily make nether portals and a nether network and whatnot, so I won't have to run around to chest boats and whatnot. But we'll get there. So the plan for today is mostly just do some exploring. Make a couple trips back and forth. But I want to find a good amount of useful things. And I want to keep looking for a desert and looking for a mangrove swamp. I really want to find these things. So, alright. I was running along here a few minutes ago, just before the stream started, and I did not see the boat. And I was so sure it was back there. Oh well. I do know I went down this river area. Hoping I can find it without getting too turned around. I think I was looking at that stuff forming up in the distance over there. And I'm just trying to remember my thought process at the time. It's right there. It is right in front of me. Okay. If I had, like I told you, if I had run like 100 blocks further, I would have found it. Oh, okay, well, been found. Alright, I'm going to clean my inventory out, because I don't need some of these things right now. I found a sunflower. I'm rather happy about that. So as you can see, I did find a fair few things. I was going around collecting some food, and then I found several mending helmets and an aqua affinity. I currently have respiration on my helmet. So yeah, that's a nice find. And I got cocoa beans. I totally forgot to get cocoa beans last time I was in a jungle. So, yeah, that one's on. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. So, right now, my next goal is to try and find a waterway, hopefully, so I can grab a chest boat or something, the other side of this mountain. Because on the other side of this mountain is the Stony Peak. It's over that direction, actually. I don't know if I'll be too successful. I already went through all this village, and I found a plains village on the far side. So, this village, unfortunately, it's got like 3 villagers in it, and they're all in one of the huts near the top. No, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm going to have to go around this way. Also, there are illagers on that hillside, and they scared me so much earlier. I was not expecting them, and then I'm in the process of pillaring up. Next thing I know, I get hit and knocked down. So, but there's a pillager outpost on the side of the mountain too, so it is what it is. This is the same ocean that I was in before, except my base is roughly in that direction, almost a straight line. So, before I get too distracted, let's see what we can access through some of the waterways in here. Still looking for the jungle, or still looking for the desert. I of course a mangrove swamp, but right now the higher priority is the desert because I would like to be able to get some cactus. I did a little bit of housekeeping. I think this is going to dead. Nope, I think it goes over there. I did a little bit of housekeeping and general stuff. No, it does dead end. Dang it. Okay, well, swing around and head this way. Housekeeping and general stuff earlier, but it wasn't a whole lot. I set up a little small storage area. I need to collect more wool color types. And that's why I need the green, because without green dye, you can't really easily make cyan dye, and of course green dye. And I got the cocoa beans, so now I have brown dye. It'll give me the majority of the colors, and over time I can get the rest of them without too much difficulty. But I don't know if I'll be able to get around this landmass, because it's over there. It's a ways over there. But hey, this is all part of the fun of exploring. There's a lot that you can just find if you take the time to, go around. I thought I saw a shipwreck in the kelp over there. Kelp is sometimes very, very annoying. Just to recap on a couple things in my personal life, I've been spent a good chunk of today packing and cleaning up. There's more that needs to be done. That goes without saying. There's always more that needs to be done when you're in the process of moving. But progress is good. Getting there just is going to take a little bit longer. And that's fine. This is why I started the process over a month before my actual date where I have to move. So, we'll see where we are with the new place. We've got one picked out. We just need to go and, reserve it and whatnot. But it's still available, so there's that. And in just a couple of weeks, and I really mean this, in just a couple of weeks, things are going to start moving very fast. Some gravel beaches, stony shores, or whatever it is. And then there's a forest here. Another ocean. I don't know if I'll be able to get around to the other side of this thing. It might be embedded in the middle of a continent. If that's the case, that's unfortunate. Well, that has to be a shipwreck over there. Oh, I've got plenty of stuff from shipwrecks, so not super worried about it. I'm also building up some levels and stuff so I can get another enchanted, or do a few more enchantments. Maybe I'll get get fortune, so I can throw fortune and efficiency and combine those two together on my pickaxe. And then I'll combine those helmets together to have a mending, respiration, aqua affinity, golden helmet. Aha! Maybe this goes somewhere helpful. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, it's going deeper into the interior here, but I'm already about 500 or 600 blocks further away from where I was, and I just basically went right by it. But this might actually get me access to the areas that I need to. I don't know. We shall see. On further review and just thinking about it, I probably will start... Aha! There's a jungle over there, which there was a jungle right next to where the Stony Peaks are. I think this might be the right area. Oh, yes, this is the right area. Okay, I could access it. I almost went and got those pumpkins, and I realized I still had pumpkins at my base. So I ran around in the jungle already and explored a good chunk of it. So I got cocoa beans. So I got some bamboo. Yeah. Okay, I do remember this area. Which means the Stony Peaks are this way. Oh, hello there, Pablo. How are you doing today? So right now I'm just exploring, and the Stony Peak I'm looking for is right there. Top of that mountain. Is it? Wait. Maybe turned around a little bit. No, it's up there. It's right up there. Okay. Alright, well, we found it. There's no, unfortunately, no jungle temple, but I already went through and explored most of this, so that is good. We've got another one over there, so I think this will work out for what I was hoping to find. That said, let's go ahead and park the boat here, and this time I will not run that far away from it. We'll just go up to the top of this to see what's up there. Yeah, I might be on the other side of where I think I should be, but that's okay. So, you get so used to being able to like keep your bearings when you're running around. I'm going to see if I can take that water stream up. Might be slow and awkward, but at least it'll get me a little bit further up. So, and there we go. Ah! It's water current pushing me down. Okay, and now we're up here. Ooh, dark. Spooky. Let's work our way over this way, carefully. Good amount of coal here. Don't mind if I do. I'm also trying to break down the pickaxe. I made a few tools on my way over here. I figured that I would, find things and break them pretty quickly, but currently only just broken the axe, so I'll break the pickaxe here, which is about to break any second now. Yeah, let's not go down there. Don't know if I'll be able to make it any further up, but there we go. Still got a ways to go. Look, more coal. So that translates to experience, which translates to more points to use for enchanting. So, there goes the pickaxe. As long as I stay close enough to where my boat is, I shouldn't lose it again. Oh, that was embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as the time I lost my shulker box, and it ended up being right beneath me. Oh, okay. This is going to be a tricky one to climb, because it's one of those that just has more cliffs. Mountains. Yeah. Ah! Make our way up here. Aha, there we go. This is right up to the top. And this is not the mountain I thought it was. Oh, darn it. That was a good growl from a zombie. But maybe if I follow the river down there, it will take me towards where I need to go. I should have taken the coordinates down. I have a bad habit of not doing that. I am going to be honest. I have a bad habit of thinking, oh, I'll remember where it is, and then forgetting where it is. Fortunately, landmarks are quite good things, and I already looted that ruined portal, so I know where I am now. And this is the jungle I explored. I just need to go a little further and towards the savannah, and I'll find where I need to, or find what I'm looking for. So, okay. Unfortunately, it looks like the chest boat's not going to be able to go across that little connector there. Might need to do some creative landscaping. Make our way down carefully. And of course, it's getting dark again. But that's okay. I'll take care of this creative landscaping, which will give me access to that waterway. It is not going to be easy to do this one. And I have a backup shovel as well. Alright, let's just toss those in there. Okay. And yeah, it's getting dark, so sleep real fast, then I'll head over that way. Oh. It's probably going to be another 50 or so days, maybe like 4 or 5 streams before I start even considering going to the end. But, yeah. Okay. Oh, I did that again. Oh, I don't want to have to do this all over again, but I will do it. Okay. Break the chest boat. Pick up most of the stuff here. Chest boat there. Okay, let's start by putting all the useful things in here. I don't need to have on me immediately right now. Okay. Then I can take care of that. Take care of that next time. I can craft. I should have just crafted a bucket. It would have made it so much easier. Oh, hindsight's 20/20, and my eyesight's already not the greatest. So, oh well, that's a tight squeeze, but I made it through it. Okay. Let's just do what we can. Strangest thing is, right next to where my desk is, there's a mirror as part of the... It's a floor-to-ceiling mirror that's part of the... No, not the window. The door into my closet. I normally have a blanket covering it, and so I keep looking over and it's like, oh, there I am. And it's just like, I'm not used to this. So I know why people put... No, where the Stony Peak is? There. I do know why people put mirrors and stuff in their bedrooms and whatnot, especially as part of the closet, but I just don't care for it. I really don't. So, it's something that I would not do if I were designing something. Which I am. I am designing my own house, so I will eventually make it. I can assure you. Stony Peaks with calcite. Okay, let's head up there. Before I forget, and I put all my iron in there. Oops. Grab the iron, because I don't want to forget that. Craft a bucket, so I don't forget about that either. Wait, where did I put my bed? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, I see calcite, which I'm going to go up and mine a bunch of it. I'm also going to mine a few other things, which is why I grabbed the iron. And yeah, let's go ahead and gather all this stuff. These veins of calcite in the Stony Peaks are awesome places. I mean, they are just... You can get dozens of stacks from a single little vein out of this. In one of my hardcore worlds a while back, I found a vein that just seemed to just cover about a third of the length of that mountain ridge, and I ended up filling up a double chest with it. Ooh, lava. Okay. I'm also here to gather some cobblestone, so not cobblestone, some coal and iron ore, because these are great places to find those. And this will solve my iron ore supply problem. Yep. That way, okay. So, obviously I'm trying to get a bunch of levels so I can use them for enchanting purposes, which is fine. It is fine to me. Oh yeah, this is nice. That is less so. I don't want to have to deal with the cave right now. But this, I think when I come back I'll mine out this entire bit. That is substantially less nice. Okay, well, fortunately I already have the tool that can take care of this right over here. And we look at that hot stuff. So, there's a group of pillagers up there, and I'm just gonna straight up burn them with lava. Because I don't want to deal with them, and... Problem solved. Though then I took a lot more damage in that than I thought I would. I also appear to have caused a small fire. Yeah. Alrighty then, let's go. Let's get some mining done. That's a drop. So, let's work our way up to the top here because I want to see how big this Stony Peak is. This is, ooh, that is quite a village. Now I know why the villagers were over here. Villagers are over here. Yeah. So we've got to... Could probably have just gone around the whole perimeter here, frankly. Okay, but that would have hidden the calcite from me, because it's visible from the other side, but not this side. Duly noted. I don't know if I'll be able to mine all of it this trip. It would be nice if I could. Oh. Oh. Oh well. But these Stony Peaks are just simply gold mines for iron and coal ore. So, I don't even know how much I'm going to get out of this. I anticipate I'll probably get like 2, maybe 2.5 stacks of the gold, or not the gold ore, the iron ore, and then at least a stack or at least 3 or 4 stacks of the coal, just because it's so plentiful. So, yeah, it is one of the best places to go mining and collecting these resources. So even a small one like this, and trust me when I say this one is small, you can still get a lot out of it. Oh. I don't know. But like I said, finding a desert was still the goal, but hey, I'll accept this, I'll get all the experience from this, and I'll go back and be flush with resources. So I can make other farms and other stuff at my base. There's an emerald there, but I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, it'll provide me with a little bit of experience, but it's not the priority right now. The priority of things that I can use right now. And emeralds, once you have villager trading going on, you literally start swimming in emeralds. So, oh well. Do this, and I should very easily be able to hit level 30 from this. And of course, once I get into the nether, I'll have access to the nether quartz, and that is a much better, and I agree, it is a much better source of experience. But, I'm in the overworld right now. Use what the overworld has. Ha, coal. Lots of it. Yeah, I know there are other fuel sources that I could work out, but that's one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure that I got coal if I found a Stony Peak. It's just so reliable. And then you can use it after you've transitioned to another fuel source. The coal blocks themselves are actually a really useful block for building. Which, if I had fortune, yeah, but I think by the time I get to the point where I could start using the coal blocks for building, I would just have an Elytra, Fortune 3 pickaxe. I could just fly around and start raiding these like crazy. So I have hundreds of and have dozens of stacks of blocks to use. Oh well, we shall see what all comes. See, this coal vein is just insane. It is huge. I think I'm gonna actually have so many I'll have to start converting to blocks to save space in my inventory. This is just using an iron pick, by the way. This isn't even with fortune. If I was using fortune, I'd get so much more. And it keeps going. Okay, let's throw down a torch because I can't really see much. Well, funny thing about my eyes, when it gets in the darker gradients here with the gray, they actually start to turn blue. So that's a signal to myself to know that, hey, you need to make something to make it a little bit lighter there. Okay, that's the end of that one, and then we got this one over here. Alright, that's just a little bit. See, all of this was coal. That's insane. Let's just check, double check over here to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. We're all good there. And then there's another spot of coal over there. Looks like the moon is coming up, so I'm going to have to sleep here in a moment. Here we go. See, almost level 30 again. Makes the mad scramble I did the last time kind of ridiculous, going after all those mobs and everything. I could have just come over here. So there we go, level 30. Oh. Alright, let's sleep real fast. And again, I'm doing all of this without fortune. So I'm not trying to repeat myself or just be pedantic here. I'm just trying to point out that if you have fortune, these stony peaks are literal gold mines of resources. Alrighty. That's also why I was going after ruined portals for a while. I was trying to see if I could get a fortune pickaxe, because a gold fortune pickaxe and coal work really well. So it doesn't work on iron, unfortunately, but you can definitely get coal out of it. So I don't know why gold tools are so... I mean, sometimes you can find them with decent enchantments on them, but they're garbage otherwise. So the durability sucks. They just can't mine certain things, even though they technically should. Like, you can't mine gold with gold. Yeah. Let's see what's over here. Some coal over there. I know this Stony Peaks is a bit smaller than I was expecting it to be. That's okay. I'm not judging it or anything. I'm just trying to... Aha, I did miss some coal over there. Just trying to make sure that I temper my expectations of what I find. So. Alright. And of course, I'm going to go mine the calcite as well, so I take back a decent haul with me. Whether or not I raid that village, that's another question. I might not. Depends on what my inventory looks like after I mine all that calcite. So, as long as I'm bringing back some decent resources each time I go out, I don't mind skipping things like a village. So, especially if most of what I'm going to get from is just like hay bales or something. Oh well. And I do have the leather now, and I do have the paper, of course. I could make my own lectern, so even then that's less significant. So I found brewing stands. I have tons of brewing stands, so otherwise the next thing would be brewing stands, because otherwise you'd have to go into the nether in order to get the blaze rod. But, well, I can't use them until I get the blaze rod, unless I want to make like a potion of weakness. Oh. It's all just a part of the fun of that. Hang on a second, I have to go fix something real fast. Alright, sorry about that. I started streaming. I totally forgot that the door to my bedroom was open, so I could hear my roommate moving around downstairs, which is fine. I just need to remember to close the door. Oh, yep, there goes that. There goes that pickaxe, and make another. If I could remember where it was. And yeah, I'm going to make some coal blocks out of this. So I don't have to worry about that. I'll make some iron ore blocks too. So I don't think I'll go full on Cubfan 135 make a biome with iron ore blocks, but You know, iron ore blocks, copper ore blocks, they do make an interesting texture. So, I've kind of decided that my castle is going to have a gradient of themes, not of themes, of colors using grays, and the various things you can do with just a simple color such as gray. So I don't know iron. I don't know if I'll be doing anything with copper ore blocks or not. I probably could make copper work in the design. That's easy to do. I don't know if I'll do anything with copper ore. Oh no, we'll see. We shall see. So, I might have a steampunk area or steampunk aspect to it as well, and that would cover the copper use. I don't know. So one of the beauties of this is you can do almost anything with it. So start almost anywhere. You're very rarely limited with things once you're starting to focus on it in just the color gradient. If you're using the color gradient, you can go from there with pretty much anything. Now, shape is a whole nother bag of worms. So, and shape is something that I personally, I'm coming down here because I know there's these ores over here. I personally struggle with a bit. Yeah, I know last time I was explaining how to, do the outline of a castle and all this stuff. But shape is arguably my weakest suit. So, I do have a tendency to go overly blocky and squarish with things, even though I technically could find another way of making something work. I'll go with whatever's quick and expedient. But I'm trying to avoid doing that this time around. Okay. Oops, even more. Unfortunately, now I'm kind of trapped in here. So I have to go back out this way. And here we go. It's a small thing, though. It's a really small thing. Once you've started gaining the confidence, and that's really the important thing, is once you have the confidence to try something, the confidence that, okay, well, it doesn't quite look how you wanted it, but that's okay, you know how to do it differently next time, to the point where you'll like it better, that confidence is invaluable. So my first castle on Baycraft was literally a square. I don't know if I'll go after that coal. It's a little tricky to get to. But there's plenty over here. It was literally just a giant square for a while. And then I started adding different shapes to the side of it. I started playing with it. And I gained confidence over time. Now, would I have built it the same way now that I did then? No. But that's not a critique on myself. In fact, that's actually a pat in the back because I learned from the experience. I gained something valuable to me from it. That's what everyone needs to keep in mind. As long as you are getting something valuable from it, mission accomplished. It doesn't have to be perfect the first time. See, now there's all this iron up here. I didn't go after it previously because I went around and started in a different spot. So right now I'm sweeping the whole mountainside. Try and collect everything. Level 31. If I can get to 33, I can enchant 2 things. I think I have enough diamonds for that. So I might make another diamond tool. I don't know, depending on what kind of enchantments are available in the enchanting table. Before I even settle on the item that I'm going to try to enchant, though, that's important to remember is that you can look at, let's say, ooh, it's a lynx. Oh, yeah. You can look at a enchantment using the different types of tools. So you can have an iron pickaxe in there, and if you know that the enchantment that you're going to get if you put a diamond pickaxe in there is going to be Fortune 3, then you can go over, make a diamond pickaxe, and then toss the diamond pickaxe in. You're not locked into it based off of the material type. So, if you really wanted to, you could make just a bunch of stone tools and try and enchant them until you get something useful. And then switch over to a more valuable or more powerful tool when time comes. So, as I said, level 31 would be kind of the ideal, but I'm not going to be super married to it. So, in any case, once you get to, once you start thinking about, enchantments strategically, you start thinking about how you're going to start planning things out, you're giving yourself those step-by-step processes for building and designing something. Don't see, I missed some coal because it was on this sheer edge over here. I was literally right above it. You're still learning, and you're able to plan things out with that. It doesn't have to be very sophisticated. Those small little steps go a long way. Everyone gets those small... Everyone goes through these lessons a little differently. Some people prefer to do it their way and reject what the lesson is trying to convey, even if the lesson isn't necessarily something they were expecting to get. And that's been me too. So kind of glad I got to my door when I did. I think my roommate just got home. So okay, do a quick little sweep of this. Make sure I didn't miss any because there's a hole right there. Miss any on this side. A couple down there. There's emerald ore there. I would, if I had silk touch, I'd go after them right now, but I don't. So that's my limiting factor for the emerald ore there. And here's the calcite. This thing is huge. There's just so much calcite here. And that's honestly awesome. It is. Okay, we've got a little cave over here. I've got some torches on me. I just passed some coal, some more coal over here. Okay. Let's grab what we can. And see, now these are all part of the mountain peaks, meaning that you can go into these caves and you'll still keep... I completely missed this. You keep finding these resources. There's so much iron. Throw that back in there. Just one little piece of coal there, but the iron, that was a lot of iron. Okay, now we passed some coal over here, so we'll go ahead and grab this real fast. That's right here. See, and that's bigger than I thought it was. One of the reasons why the Stony Peaks are just so cool. It keeps going. There's even more down here. So, who thinks level 33 is achievable with this, huh? Because I certainly think it's very achievable. So, I mean, I'll be 32 here, level 32 here in a bit, and I still have a good chunk of the mountain left to explore. Mine out. Okay. Let's grab this and skip the night real fast. Yeah. Okay, now let's head over here and see how the calcite just continues to extend downward. You can still find the occasional patch of ore sticking through it, but it's going to become less and less common. And then we've got this thing down here, which that I'm not so sure about. But yeah, just outcrop here. So yeah, let's head up to the top of this, go to the other side, and just keep zigzagging back and forth until we clear it of all the exposed ores that are useful. I don't need the emerald ore. I just literally walked right by it, but that's okay. Ah, I missed one over there. Oops. Oh, there's more. See? They just keep going. Okay. Let's see, I already got that. Just grab that. So we're now on to this one right here, which I've seen this. I've known it's here. Let's make sure we're standing on a block that's not affected by gravity. Okay. Just got a text message on my phone. Let's see. It's a friend of mine. I played a joke on her. She's so not trying to be mean or anything about it. She's not very tech savvy, and she just got a new phone, and she didn't like the default text messaging app. So she texted me using the new app she downloaded, and I played a prank on her, telling her it was a 50-cent collect text message charge, and she kind of freaked out. Now that she's had a chance to calm down, she realizes it was funny and stuff, but yeah. I do like the occasional prank. So, it's never meant to be malicious. And that's something that a lot of people need to think about when they're doing a prank. As long as it's not meant to be malicious, most people will find the humor in it. Truly will. Okay, I'm going to make my way to the other side of that because I pretty much have everything cleared on this section of the Stony Peak. And then I think I'll clear out a bit of the cow side over there. So I need to go this way. See, if I was to go underneath here, yeah, there's a lot more, but it's not worth it to me right now. It's more of a time thing than a danger thing. I don't want to have to spend the time fighting the mobs, then go and have to go around mining and searching and lighting everything up. Yeah, it's not worth it. So I'm 41 minutes into the stream. I've been playing the game for a little over an hour. Actually, close to an hour and a half. I do have work in the morning. I have to maintain a job, so I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot. Okay. Ooh. Of course my pickaxe just broke. Okay, well, let's make a bunch of those. See, now this is where we're... Oh, and I completely forgot to make another pickaxe. This is where I said that you can just find so many resources. This is a huge amount of exposed iron. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay, come on. There's another one, an 8th behind it. And a 9th. And a 10th. So it's a 10 vein of iron. It was all exposed and visible. You find coal ones like that all the time, like this one. But the fact that you can find an exposed iron deposit or iron vein like that is huge. So yes, you can find those fairly easily if you were to find like an iron ore vein or whatnot, but this isn't a vein. This isn't deep underground. This is exposed to the air. So, if you have a chance to start in a Stony Peak biome or in a biome right next to a Stony Peak biome, do it. It will get you so many resources, and you won't have to travel across thousands of blocks like I did in a chest boat looking for these resources. You won't have to dig these gigantic mines because everything's exposed on the surface. Yeah. Okay. I heard something. I totally heard something in there. I didn't know what it was. And I was like, it had better not be a creeper. It had better not be a creeper in the back of my mind. Okay. Where are these guys coming from? It's not dark. It has to be this little area in here that might just get dark enough for them to spawn. Or maybe they're just wandering up from down there. It doesn't look like there's a path, but maybe. Oh. They're wandering up from there. Oh. Go grab that. See, now, this is why I didn't want to fight the mobs, because, yes, I could easily kill them just like I did that one. It's just the hassle of it. I'm going to go down here because I've kind of already committed to this one, and there's the iron here. So, throw some torches down for safety, and a creeper's already blown up next to me once, so yay! So, just to preface this, this is hard difficulty, but I'm guessing I'm like just far enough away from the creepers they barely hurt me, and the armor's taking most of the blow. So, I don't know. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not a bad supply of stuff. So, next thing is to get some calcite. Now, chest boat. I don't remember where the chest boat is. It is down there. If it is not down there, I will feel stupid. But I'm 99.93521% sure it's down there. And yes, you need to know that exact percentage. Okay. I don't think it makes sense for me to start digging the calcite out here. I think I'll head up to the top where it's a little bit clearer, and I can more easily avoid getting surprised by a creeper again. Yeah, it's not the smallest Stony Peak I've seen. I would say this is probably medium small, if that makes any sense. But I've seen some of these that are just enormous. Like, you could probably have pulled thousands upon thousands of calcite out. So, alright, let's convert all those to that. As much of that to that space. Okay, I have this much space down here to fill with calcite. Let's go ahead and do that. So, I plan to use calcite, as well as a couple of other blocks, as a major decorative aspect within the castle design. So, and since I'm committing to using grays, it does help to have kind of a gradient block in there, or an not an offset block, an attention grabbing block in the form of this calcite. And that's why I'm going for it, because it is a very powerful block for grabbing attention of the eye. Now, when I get to the design of the interior and whatnot, I'll be, of course, discussing all that. But since gray is going to be the primary focus in there, I do need to have contrast blocks in there. I have one of them in the form of gray wool planned for it, but that's just another gray. This one's a white. At least mostly white. So, and that all goes down to colors and understanding how the colors impact what you see. I do not know why, but my nose is extremely itchy right now. So, I'll just grab as much calcite from this as I can. I'll probably fill up that area, and then just because I'm trying to be responsible, I'll leave these 2 slots available for emergency stuff or anything valuable I happen to come across. So, it's just planning. See, these calcite strips, they are not deep. I think the deepest section in this one is probably about 5 or 6 blocks. Oh no, it's one of... So probably 4 or 5 blocks deep. That's okay. So, because the amount you get from these is still just enormous. Versus what you get from a geode, which is a single layer in it. Yeah. It's important to keep in mind. Hello there, I do apologize, I do not... I know what those characters are, but thank you for tuning in. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome to Minecraft. So, oh, there goes my... Of course, right as I swap out my crafting table, so let's go ahead and make another one real fast. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's skip the night so no one sneaks up on me. So, well, thank you for tuning in. Really do appreciate the support and really do appreciate everyone that likes to come in. Right now it is 7:48 and I usually stream to about 8:30 on Sunday night. So, oh, and I left a crafting table up there. Oh, I clutter. I'm just awful sometimes. So, yeah, that means I have about 40 more minutes of streaming. So I'm going to go ahead and gather as much of this calcite, and I'm just going to head straight back to my base. But hey, this is a good amount of supplies of a resource that is really uncommon. And that pig is right in the way. So, okay. I'm just going to stick to this side so I don't have to keep going back and forth. And oh look, more coal. Which, of course, I'm going to collect the coal. Because, as I stated, I was wanting to be level 33, or at least get as close as I could. And I'm only 32 and change right now, so... yeah. Once I get probably another layer deeper, I'll be able to get to that much more easily. So. This is yet another of the advantages of the Stony Peaks biome. You just have all these resources underneath the calcite as well. I don't know exactly what the code does when it generates these. Most likely what it does is it replaces a strip of stone with the calcite, but it could also overlay the calcite over the existing stone. So what would otherwise be an exposed ore vein might just, or ore deposit, might actually end up getting buried by the calcite. So, don't know. It's one of those just slightly tricky things to puzzle out. There we go. Now that we're back around to this side. Okay, let's just go ahead and grab all this calcite. And yes, I am going through pickaxes kind of fast right now, but it's a small investment. It really is for the usefulness this block will provide. So the color design. Imagine having the color contrast. You have darker colors in certain places, lighter colors in others. And the fact that they will merge together and just feel comfortable and welcoming is the goal I'm going for here. I made a decision regarding the castle that it's going to be much more of a cheery type castle. It's not going to be like a dark or evil wizard's castle or anything like that. I've done that before. And yes, I probably will do more of those as time progresses. Oh, there goes my pickaxe again. You can see I'm getting there. I'm starting to go through some of the space and collect a bunch of this, so we'll easily find thousands of calcite in these strips, which is why they are so useful to builders. I don't know if I've prefaced this before, but I'm primarily a builder, but you know, given how I've been talking about color, that's probably pretty obvious now. So, yeah. See, now that coal is even more exposed. So, go around, grab all this, and see, we have, looks like 8 stacks of the calcite. Let's go ahead and grab some of the coal here and get some experience from this. So, and yeah, I'm not going to get quite to 33. I'm going to try. Trust me, I'm not going to give up on it or anything. But hey, if I end up with just 32 and change in terms of experience, that's okay. Not going to be broken up about it. It just means that I can get one more enchantment. So, I mean, it's better than nothing. And that's the important thing to remember. So. Yeah. I'm probably going to I'm going to have to monitor this directly. But as these areas with the calcite start getting like steeper and steeper on the edges here, they do get smaller. But this area is like just a perfect example of a place where you can find huge quantities of calcite with very little difficulty, as my inventory is now a testament to that. So, I know watching somebody on stream mine is kind of boring, but that's why I'm here talking. If anyone has any questions about color palettes or how you can blend calcite into something else, please, I mean, I'm all ears and I'm more than happy to talk about things. Since gray is one of the primary colors that I'm working with, calcite is going to be a contrast to it. But I could have used calcite as a contrast to a much darker color or to vibrant colors. It all depends on what you want to present. Alright, one more pickaxe should be about doable. Okay. Okay. And from here I'll just have to keep an eye on the amount of space available in my inventory with the stacks I've already got lined up. Yeah, calcite is just, it's a very versatile block when it comes to color. So don't feel like you have to try with anything particularly specific in any color palette or combination. Go with whatever seems to be pleasing to your eye. So I know that I, as a fairly creative person, can visualize what I would like it to look like, and I can visualize how I want it to appear. Play with things. That's why block palettes and laying them out together is so important. Because, yeah, I know, I'm a mutant. I can think about what the colors will look like in my mind and compare it to things that I've seen before, but not everyone can do that. Take a little bit of time to create a little color palette for what you're designing, and you'll be golden. It truly will be. So let's see where we're at the end of this line here. 45. Let's grab this. 54. Actually, yeah. There we go. I'm gonna throw together that coal real fast, do a few more blocks to clear up some space. Alright. And with that, we have a ton of calcite. We've gathered a bunch of useful resources. Let me take a look at the coordinates for here. Oh, that's... okay. It's a decent ways away from where my base is, so... I'll have to remember that one. But that's okay. And then let's get back to the chest boat. Chest boat has all the rest of these sort of things in there. Hello, Night Sky. How are you doing today? Thank you for tuning in. So, alright, chest boat I know is right over there. And, yep, okay. So I still have yet to find a desert. So, that's the one thing that's really kind of bummed me out. I've been looking so hard for a desert and not found one. Oh well. It's not the end of the world, it's just mildly annoying. Okay, let's go around this landmass over here and see if it connects to the ocean on the other side. If it does, then this is easy access for me. So I don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, I know I could have mined the emeralds and gotten some experience from them, but I truly wouldn't have gotten me a whole lot of experience. This, however, some exposed iron right here on the outside. Oh, just one. Okay, well, hey, that means another iron ingot. I'm not too worried about the coal. Yes, I know it would mean more experience, but iron's kind of more valuable in the long run for it, because I can make tools out of that. Yeah, Savannah with the Stony Peaks biome in it. So right now we're just going to keep heading along this coastline while I create some, kind of grab that iron ore. There we go. I do have, okay, so I can do that. I can combine that in there. I'll bring that out and toss that, okay. So there's a little bit more open space in my inventory. So we're going to try to map out this mass of land in here, see what's going on here. Yeah, actually, I think I'll take a minute and just look around the village. I wasn't going to, but realize I'm right here. Why not? Found a few villages already, including a couple that are somewhat easy access. Wow, there's a lot of iron golems here. Probably had the illagers attacking them regularly or something, and they spawn them in. This has a fletching table in it. Oh, hello Magic, how are you doing? Well, thank you for tuning in. Right now I'm just looking around a village and hoping to find something useful in it. Yeah, there's some hay bales down there. Acacia saplings, which I have acacia trees already. Saddle. Nah, I don't really like horses. Okay. I'm not seeing anything else kind of useful here, so let's head back to the boat, and well, that's good to hear. So, is it Sunday evening for you? So, I am going to be honest, I'm not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow, but oh well, it is what it is. So, right now I'm just skirting around the edge of this landmass right here. I was up at the top of that mountain over there for a while, mining out a bunch of the iron and coal that's there. So, oh, well, I mean, it sometimes goes without saying with life that not everything's going to line up perfectly. I do apologize for that, dude, but hopefully they'll be around at some point. Ah, dry texting. Ooh, why don't I just go over? A really deep ruined portal. I'm going to go try and take a look at this. Who knows what you might find. A Silk Touch shovel. That could be useful. Don't see a gold block, but that's okay. So, let's head up here. So, that was just a... Oh, Drowned Village over there. Okay. Got 3 golden apples out of this trip, which is not bad. Alright, now I need to make my way to the other side of this landmass, so I'm hoping this ocean wraps around so I can get around to it. Yeah, what classes are you taking? What grade are you in, I should ask? That's probably a little bit more applicable. So I absolutely hated high school because it was the same things over and over and over and over again. It just got boring. So, and I got labeled a troublemaker for being bored. That was not appreciated. Okay, I know I came in through this area, so that means, yeah, I completely made a mess of things over there without needed to. I think I came through here. In any case, I'm pretty sure I can loop back around the long way. So, yeah, I just basically gave up on. Oops, I just basically gave up on some classes because it just wasn't worth my time. So the teachers either just didn't understand, or they themselves were causing other issues. So, oh, what did they skip over? So. History class was one of my favorites because I did have a couple of teachers that were actually really decent teachers. So, yeah, no, English was the worst, followed by math. So, oh, Henry VIII. Yeah, that's ooh. Complicated bit of history there. I'm not gonna lie. So, some leather unbreaking pants. Whoa. Okay, it's partially flooded. Okay. Let's see what we got in this one. Books I shall gladly take, and yeah, I'll do a buried treasure map. Okay. Let's hope this is close by. Okay. A bit. It's over this way. So. Yeah. No, I was your typical science-y / math nerd in school, and far too often the teachers just simply didn't understand some of the things that interested me, and so they ended up punishing me over things. Like, I actually had a physics teacher who punished me for doing the homework too fast. Oh, I am going very much the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, he said if I can't do, he said, and this is quoting him, if he couldn't do the homework inside 30 minutes, then he didn't understand how I could do it in 30 minutes. And like, it doesn't take 30 minutes if you don't do the messed up stuff that he was having us do. So So there were some parts in history that were kind of like that too, though I did have one history teacher in 8th grade. She was just downright a witch. No matter what, you got the answer wrong. No, it didn't matter. You got it wrong. It didn't matter if you had the book in front of you. You got it wrong. So she said stuff like 5,000 people died on the Titanic. No, I must be going very much the wrong way for this one. Okay. This one must just be in a weird place. Yeah, she said like 5,000 people died in the Titanic. What was the other ridiculous thing she said? That Martin Luther King had like 15 children. Yeah. I don't know if you're in the... So... Oh, no. Okay. I disliked English for a very, very me reason. Is that I had a college level reading... my reading level was tested consistently in the college level in like 7th grade. I was just bored in English class. And the teachers took that as, me being rude and were offended that I wasn't challenged by their classes. So, and then when I took AP English classes, which I did take AP English classes in 10th and 11th grade, the teachers were just like, so you have 2 days to write a 10,000 word essay, and I want your rough draft, which has to be a minimum of 5,000 words on my desk by the end of the hour and a half period. And I'm like, wait, what? That's not advanced anything. That's literally just massive amounts of increased work. So, yeah, and then 11th grade, oh my... She didn't understand that there were different versions of a book. And she had everybody study off of their version, which was issued by the school, and then she graded off of a different version that she got from a library. So everybody failed her test on that, on those books. Everybody. Okay, well, it would appear that the treasure is around here somewhere. Let's see. It's right here. Okay. There we go. Ooh, okay. I will gladly take some diamonds and some iron. Gold. Let's put these in here like so. Grab the TNT and the Heart of the Sea. Okay. I have a Heart of the Sea in there, and then no more TNT. Okay. Oh, I can put the TNT in. Okay. Heading back. Okay, I have to head back to the base. I cannot get distracted anymore. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that I don't know if you know what this means, but when I was in school, No Child Left Behind was the policy of everything, which is, translation, cater to the lowest common denominator. If one student in the class doesn't understand it, the class doesn't even cover it. So, yeah, it was, yeah. Oh, so one of the things that I consistently had issues with when I was in school, and it wasn't a difficulty or a challenging problem on my behalf or anything, it's that I just constantly had this coming up, and over again, it just annoyed me. I was annoyed. We would go over basic sentence structure constantly. And there were quite a few times where I just simply wanted to tell the teacher, yes, I know what an adverb is. Yes, I know how to use a quotation mark. We're in 9th grade. We don't need to be covering this sort of thing over and over again. Why? What the heck? But yeah, I had one English teacher where quite literally his entire class could have been condensed down to about 2 weeks of instruction. That's it. But he spent 6 months teaching it. So, yeah, I have zero remorse for him getting fired. I'm not going to lie. So, zero remorse whatsoever. And I know that sounds like a horrible thing to say, but to be honest, he was a useless teacher. None of his students learned much. and we felt like we were just wasting your time. I did homework for other classes in that class, so that's how bored I was. So yeah, exactly. Oh, actually, who was that? I had a teacher in like no, that was Miss Sewage. That was fifth grade. She accused me of having one of my assignments written by my mother because, and I quote, a 10 year old couldn't possibly have written that. It's just like, excuse me, what? Ooh, Ruined Portal. I think I already got that one actually. Maybe? Let's investigate. There's a shipwreck nearby. I haven't been this way. I think no, I see the gold block there. I definitely would have gotten the gold block. And quite a bit of magma, so... And that's why there's a drowned village. Ouch. Okay. Oh, that's just lovely. Swap out that. Okay. Trident guy. I need to maneuver so he doesn't accidentally break the boat. Which he already did. Okay. Gloves are coming off, dude. Oh, where did he go? Okay, this just got bad. There are 3 gold blocks here. And he broke the boat. God damn it. Oh. Apologies for the language, but I am rather upset right now. Okay. Don't know where he is. There he is. Alright. Did I get the boat? Did I pick up the boat? I did. Okay. Oh, that was, not something I was wanting to have to deal with right now. Alright, well. Yeah. Let's, skip the night real fast so no more... Oh... So no more things spawn in like that. Okay. Oh. Okay. Pretty much everything that's there. Okay. Let's see what all the calcite I have left in here. Oh, there's plenty in here. Grab that. Okay. Let's make sure that I didn't lose anything. Oh. I think I got lucky there. I definitely got lucky there. So. Hey, that's unfortunately one of the things that is really quite frustrating about the American school system, and I don't know if you're using the American school system as a baseline or not for this. It literally is designed to cater to the lowest common denominator within the students. And it is frustrating. It truly is frustrating. Okay, I have... That goes there. Cheers. I misplaced something. I don't know. Oops, wrong button. So. Yep. Oh, I'm a product of the American system too, so I just was so discouraged. It truly was discouraging. So. Alright, well, let's head back before another thing spawns in and gets me. Oh, drowned village underneath. I don't want the chest boat to break. Okay. Okay, so it's a test to skip grades right now. I wanted to skip grades like crazy when I was in school. And they told me that I had to do this ridiculous amount of homework. I had to study for like... I think it was like 6 weeks in this special program, and then they would let me do the test to skip just the grade that I was in. And then I'd have to do it again for the next one and the next one. It's like, what? Why can't I just take the test? That way I know I can do it or not. So, but, yeah, and then on top of it, my mom wouldn't even let me... Every time I mentioned it to my mom, she just said no. But it was so ridiculous. Oh well. Do what we can. Something else that was in my inventory that's... it's the obsidian. Okay, sorry, something was throwing me off, and I was just trying to remember if I'd misplaced something, or if when the boat broke I lost something, so... Alright, 13 minutes left. Thank you, Magic, for subscribing. I just got the notification for that. Much appreciated. So... yeah. I don't know. I'm very much of the opinion that, you know, the kid needs to be in charge when it comes to schooling decisions, not the parents. So, and I will quite literally fight people over that. So, but hey, if you can take the test, dude, do it. Take the test. So that way you know whether or not you can handle it or not. And if you study it beforehand and you breeze through the test, then own that. Be you. Show that you can do that, and don't let people tear you down. Probably. I really wish college wasn't so gate-kept in the United States. So, well. Oh, that's different. Okay, so I haven't been this way yet, which tells me that I've kind of missed something, or I've gone a different route. Probably I'm further one way or the other than I normally go, so. Regardless, we've got a ruined portal to raid. So, challenges are always beneficial if you get something out of it. So as long as you know that you're getting something out of it, go for it, dude. Oh. So don't let anyone tear you down or tell you that you can't. That's one of the worst things that someone can do. Tell you that you can't, or say that you shouldn't, or just straight up shoot you down when you want to try. Trying, even if you fail, is one of the most important things to helping somebody learn. Now, that bee's nest is way up on that tree. So, and see, now you're getting a little bit of the ADHD in me as I get distracted with all these things, but in truth, it's actually normal human behavior is to have all these inputs going on in you and competing for your attention. So, still have a few hundred more blocks to go in this way. So, what happened to your wrist, dude? Well, let's see. Waterways over here. Yeah, what happened to your wrist? I'm saying this is someone else who recently hurt their wrist, so... yeah. Oh well. and I've hurt my other wrist quite a few times too. So, basically the poster child for, wrist injuries. Okay. I should probably put markers out so it's easier for me to find this waterway. Ooh. I'm sorry, man. See, me, I've just been stupid and I've broken my wrists a few times. So, yeah, no, assists. Is it the cost? Is that why it's taking time to get it fixed? So, as a millennial, I will never understand the American obsession with having a healthcare system that is so expensive. So unbelievably expensive. So, like, oh, yeah. Oh well. It just, things will change in time, but literally going to have to wait for an entire generation of people to basically pass away before we can start fixing things. By then, it may be too late. So, yeah. Nope, just yet another one of the reasons why, if I ever do go into politics, it will probably be a bloodbath. As, yeah, I will insist on certain common sense things, which I know a lot of people will fight against just because they can. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I really am. So, I had family that were in Vietnam. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It is. So, well, even if you don't have insurance, though, insurance doesn't cover everything, and that's part of the problem. So, I mean, for me, I have to take a medication on a regular basis, and it costs me about $25 a month in tests just to be able to say, yeah, the medication hasn't killed you yet. Here's more. And that to me is just absolutely absurd. Oh. 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 Still though, like to, give some condolences, dude. So, and even if you didn't know him, it's still a horrible thing to have. So, well, I'm back at my base. I have a few minutes left, so show you around a little bit. This temporary little tree farm I have going on out here, as well as the spruce trees with a podzol in the far distance. I've got my wool farm here, which is probably about time to start breeding them up. I haven't found a name tag yet, which I promised Cyro I would name the pink sheep Cyro Inferno. So, and yeah, so we've got all this over here. So this is my little starter tree base, and eventually I'm going to have I'm going to make a castle. That's all the resources that I've been collecting. It's all to further that castle project. Oops, iron goes in here. There we go. And I know I should smelt those, but I'm just tossing them in there for the moment. Okay, let's go around here to where I put the calcite. There we go. This is where the calcite goes. So, kind of a jumbled up system for the moment, but it'll get there. It'll get there. So I'll toss that in there along with probably about half of this stack. Oh wow, that's just a lot. Where did I put... Oh, wait. Moss is in the main tree. So, this is my little tree house. It is just meant to be like a starter base. So, there we go. And I'll put the bones in there too. So let's skip this night. Oops. So. Is it numbness along your thumb, or is it in the pinky and ring fingers? Because I do know some of the nerves in that area can affect things in different ways. So, And if you don't like the oops, if you that's too much to ask or that question's inappropriate, just go ahead and say so, dude, and I'll apologize. So right there. So all right. So okay, there's literally just a skeleton hanging around over here. I will take the bow, the bones, and the arrows, please. Ah. Okay. Yeah, that's quite a bit more serious than I thought. Okay. I'm not trying to, scare you or hype anything up or anything, dude. It's just, yeah, I was... For a minute there, I wasn't quite sure, and that's why I asked. So... Bamboo grows so insanely fast in this game. Okay. Oh, well... so when I was 10 years old, my left wrist, I had every bone in it dislocated because a chain got wrapped around it and our billy goat went running. All the nerves in there and everything, they do regenerate over time. You will regain some, but like I said, it's not exactly a fun thing to have happen to you. So, sorry you're having to deal with that, dude. Oh, that's where these go. I haven't figured out what I'm putting in that one yet. I'll put this in here, bones. There are miscellaneous things in here, gunpowder, of course. Okay. True. So. And hey, at least you're cognizant of it. That's important. So. So I have 5 diamonds. Bunch of stuff in here. Oh, I don't know where I put my TNT. I had a bunch of TNT. What did I do with it? Yeah, that's the only downside to decorating with barrels, is you do quickly run out of space for things. So. Oh. Oh well. Maybe just one of those things that doesn't have an exact perfect space. Alright, last little trip here, and then I'm going to probably see what enchantments are available to me on the enchanting table. Who knows, I might be able to get something useful and powerful enchanted. Maybe I'll get a fortune pickaxe. Honestly, that would be the ideal. You have to pop something in your wrist back into place. Ooh, sorry to hear that, dude. So my my left wrist constantly like pops and snaps up until I broke it for like the 3rd time a few years ago. But even then, it's now all stiff and weird feeling. So, yeah, joints, they are not the greatest. They're not fun sometimes. But yeah. The sun going down already? Thanks. Did not realize how fast time was flying by. Okay. Let's go over here. Toss those in there. Food obviously will go in here. I've got these for combining enchantments. I've got mending and aqua affinity. I have another mending one. Yeah, let's grab these. Let's grab this. I already have an efficiency 4 diamond pickaxe, so if I get another efficiency 4 for the pickaxe, I can combine them together to get efficiency 5. So, but I would really like... Let's see, do I still have anything? Oh, there's where my TNT is. I still left this mess over here. Oh, I'll actually just put the whole thing in there. Okay. Alright, oops. Let's break this down. Let's see what we got in here. It would be Fortune 2 if I do a pickaxe. Fortune 2 if I do an iron axe. Fortune 2 for the shovel. It's not really worthwhile to do a sword at this time. Let's see. I have 5, so that means I could do... Oh, I really need to put mending on that one. Do the boots. Blast protection. Not really. Feather falling 3 or 4? 3. I think I'll do another pickaxe. Yeah, I think I'll do another pickaxe. And then go from there. That's cool that you have a boyfriend. Are you, don't mind me asking, are you male or female? Not that would be in any way, shape, or form any kind of problem. I myself am a gay guy, so yeah. Efficiency 3 and Fortune 2. Alright, I will take it. I will take it, and now it's time to go start combining things, so grab all these. And let's grab a bunch of iron. It's 8:32, so I'm going over time, but that's okay. Because I need an anvil. So I'm going to grab those. I would like to grab these and combine it with one I currently have. Diamond's going to go in there. And where did I put my iron? Iron is over here. So let's get most of this smelting as well. So I don't have to worry about the iron I'm about to spend on the anvil. Well, I mean, I'm not judging with anything in there. I just wanted to make sure you didn't think I was, you know, putting my foot in my mouth or something over that, so... It does happen. Some people do get kind of touchy. Well, not really touchy, but yeah, it's just something I wanted to make sure that I was being careful with. So if I combine them that way, that's 12. If I combine them this way, it's 4. So that's efficiency 4 and fortune 2. I shall take that. Now, the helmet. This is concerned to me because it's respiration 2. I do that way, it's 8. If I do that, it's 4. Do that, it's 4. That costs 9. That costs 11. Let's do this, and now I have a Mending Aqua Affinity Respiration Golden Helmet. Oh well. Hey. And then I've got Efficiency 4 and Fortune on this, so got my Fortune. I've solved the issue with Fortune, so that'll be great. I've got 2 more diamonds. Probably will hold off on making anything else with them until I get a bit more. Now that I have Fortune, I actually feel comfortable going down and mining diamonds. So that's one of the reasons why I held off mining doing a diamond strip mine this full time. Oh, don't get me started on my mom. When I told her that I was gay, one of the first things she did in this almost anguished wail was, "What about grandchildren?" I was just like, oh. Yeah, baby boomers. Unfortunately, they're our parents. So, I'm number 4 of 6 kids. Just keep that in mind. So, it's not like I was the only child and I was the only one who was going to give her grandkids. And at that time when she said that, she already had 4, and number 5 was on the way. So, yeah. Oh, family. You don't choose them. So... that's good. Trust me, that is good. You're happy with somebody. So, doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter what they are, as long as you're happy, that's what matters. Okay, I do appreciate all the interaction, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to have to start winding things down because, unfortunately, I have to be a responsible adult and go to work in the morning. Boo. But yeah, I think this is when sugarcane ends. So, thank you everyone for tuning in, and thank you all for the conversation and interactions. It was really nice. So, anyway, with that said, everyone, this has been Wolf, and have a good night.